What's up, everybody? Dragonol here. We're just gonna be chilling today. Just light. Since we are sorting today, let's take the camera. I think we can. Sometimes when I'm opening packs, like autofocus is gnarly. I think it's better to have autofocus on when I'm trying to sort packs. Yeah. So we're gonna start off with Jumpstart. I had 3 collector boxes, 2 draft night boxes, 5 pre-release kits, and a Jumpstart box that now I need to sit down and sort out. So I figured we'd all just chill, sort some cards, because this is just what we do as Magic players. Talk about some of the current stuff going on with Magic and what we think is going to be cool to play with. I was gonna put arena like kind of music in the background just to chill. If that gets too loud, you can just turn it down. So I don't know how I want to do this yet. I'm probably just gonna do rares in a pile for now. I want to do uncommons from Commander and Jumpstart in a pile, and then I want to look at them. I want to look at the. This is a main set. Comes in a Jumpstart boosters, but if it's main set, I'll probably put it here for now. Main set, come in, Patriot, Lad. Yeah, see, I want to put this Wiccan in the Fantastic Four Commander deck, because it's whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile the top part of your library until in your next step you may cast that. So non-creature focus in tactics at a main set. So main set common from Jumpstart or Commander. Yeah, common. Kind of like to keep the name free while I'm doing this, just for Peggy Carter, Howling Commandos. This is a main set. Once we've sorted out like for sure, like the Commander stuff, like Commander Jumpstart stuff, I want to kind of look at like origins of Captain America. I think origins of Iron Man. Those are only inside Jumpstart Commander. See, this is another way to get Sturdy Shield. Main set. Condon Tusker. Plus, I like to do this to make sure I didn't miss a rare. Very possible. Very possible. I'm sure somebody in the comments would have told me if I did, but just in case. Now this will let me kind of figure out what boxes I want to put stuff in. I've got these like draft night boxes. Normally I like to put things in like fat pack boxes. But I might put some like the foils in with a humidity pack in one of these draft night boxes. And then we'll put all the bulk commons in maybe one of these Jumpstart draft night boxes. See what we have. See how many we have, really. Colossal Collision, Metamorphic, Dirt, the Fabulous Frogman, Uncommon, White Tiger. Some cool stuff like in the Jumpstart, like uncommons to pull out. One of them's there at the bottom there, that Victor Timely. I want to grab that one. I think Iron Lad is like non-creature spells cost one less, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, these are my commons, Eerie Gravestone. Void Helix. If there's any card in specific that you guys want to see that was like Commander or Jumpstart, let me know. I know there was like some of these were upshifted. Uncommon. There was like I want to say that this Octobot was upshifted, and then there was like Vulture that was uncommon from Spider-Man, got upshifted to rare. Find out. A lot of the rares might already be in my binder, but we can also go through my binder in the end and just kind of go over everything I got. I'm going to be hunting the bold logo cards. I don't really care for these basic lands. Those will probably get donated to the LGS just for bulk lands. Panther Pounce was a great card for limited. The player investigates, I think it's 1-0, falling and untap it. I'm pretty excited to play some limited tomorrow. We can put all of our, these are the themes that we got during the box opening. I think the next section of this is going to be all the lands, full art lands. This one, full art. Somebody said there was a rare in there, like behind the, I think like the Thriving Land maybe. So we'll see if we missed one. This one, Thriving. I don't know where I want to put these at the moment here. I'll put the lands that I intend to donate and a pre-release kit for this one. These Thriving Lands, can't use them in like pre-release. Thriving. Donate. Part is going to be the slow part because there's nothing here. I'm not really showing it on screen. There's not really a whole lot. We're just going through bulk lands right now. Clear out this jumpstart box, and then we'll dive into like everything else we did over the weekend. Pre-release kit. Thanks everybody for kind of stopping in and chilling. What do you guys want to talk about? While we sit here and sort. Kind of probably clean up after we go through the uncommons. Try to bust through this quickly. You guys like the lands from this set? Like kind of like the Vivision Island. I think a lot of people like the Beat one. And I really like that. And I like this one foil. It's got like Cap with the kid. Yeah, this is the one that I see a lot of people like. The little calm beach. Terramorphic. That one's pretty cool. This one's got like Black Panther. Fighting on there. And this is my favorite swamp, especially in foil. This one, like, I feel like could be, people can enjoy this one, even though it's marble, and some people don't like it, but you can, like, appreciate the art, especially in foil. Like, the blacks are so deep, and it's got just a little bit pop from the purple in there. Right. If there's anybody that just wants some basic lands, send me a message and you can have them also. Alright. Get back into... Yeah, this is one of those ones I was talking about, like... Oh, where did I... Oh. This also had lands and uncommon, so uncommon... I saw people playing this one with the Simulacrum Synthesizer and the new Ultron. It's like just a mana dork. Pepper Pods, we know that one's in the Commander. Rhodey, Hepburn, Suitcase. Saline. Shi'ar Soldier, though, that's kind of cool. It's like some cosmic level marble. Maybe they're teasing that one's next. Not X-Men. Kind of expect X-Men to be next. Stratagem. That's Shuri. I don't think I've seen that one yet. What is this one? Two Azorius, 2 Vigilant. When she enters, you choose one, draw a card, or create a 1/1 robot hero. Probably pretty. No, I can't get that in limited. It sounds pretty good in limited, but that's a Jumpstart thing. Surely. It's cloak. Got a little air coming through here. Namora, Tuma. Frozen in Ice is great in limited. Punching Punch. This was a good card in limited too. Mana Fixer. Pretty excited to look through some of these uncommons from the Jumpstart Commander era. I know I didn't get all of them. Alright. Still got a pile. I got Shuri. Stunning shot. A sudden strike. What I love about UB though, a lot of people might disagree. I like getting Magic reprints, but with like the UB's art. That way it doesn't detract from, like, for example, Dark Ritual. If you don't want to play with the UB Dark Ritual, then don't. You have the Magic equivalent, and then I get to play with my Dark Ritual in the Marvel treatment and be happy. That's what I think is like the bonus to UBs now when they have to make all these. That's kind of why I wish UB would have stayed in like I guess like the modern Masters style printing, where it's like a master set and then like secret layers. Oh, that's a different. I'm gonna read that one in a minute. Possible Man. Yeah, I blew through even that one. I blew through these Jumpstart packs looking for specific things, and then I realized there's quite a few unique commons. I think that might be. These are all tokens from Zabu. Elephant is an angel. Zabu is red wing. Blue is insect. Food is Leviathan. Blue is soldier. Sturdy shield. Villain. See if we get any Doom bots in here. Got a robot villain from Ultron. A beast token. Beast within. That's cool. Probably pull that one for Commander. Okay. Those down here. No signature cards in my openings, but I did think I want to do two things. There's some lands, and here's some basics. Here's a flip card, got tokens, basics. These are donate, stunned, favorite color pairing, tokens. I want to collect all of the Boldogo cards, but I also want to get all of their art cards too, and I'll just keep them together and kind of have that as my collection. So it's cool to open those and see if I had any more while we were just cracking eggs. So that I think was all the jump starts. Nice. Go ahead and crack open my drink here. Not sponsored by Bum, but it could be. Hop over to my dashboard real quick to make sure we're live on both YouTube and yes, we are. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We're just chilling. Where's my thumbnail for that? Thumbnails. Live sorting cards. Put that in my Magic the Gathering. There it goes. All right. Let's look at some of these. I don't think there's too many. Stature. Multiversal recruitment. Let's see what we got in here. See, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes a 4/4. I don't think that's worth the commander slot. Create a token copy that's a target of creature you control for isn't legendary with flashback. Maybe in like a budget or more budget copy deck. This one, let's see, Impossible Man. Impossible Man becomes a copy of another target permanent till end of turn, except for whoa. For flying alien shapeshifter. Now that card, that's any permanent. Yeah, that card could be sick. Okay, that one I'm gonna put to the side. That's why we do this. Ant-Man Air Force. Oh, there it goes. Whenever this creature attacks up to another target. No, I don't think that one's worthy. Tusker becomes tap, gain a life scry. No. This one is a secret lair. Deathmatch whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, each one lose life, gain a life. I'd love to see this in foil. Because the eyes. Ultimo Civilization's End. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Discard this card. Each sacrifice a creature of their choice. So no matter what, it's like a sack. I think there's better options. That's in the wrong pile. Sky Cycle. Flying whenever this vehicle enters, it deals X damage up to one target creature with X is twice the number of vehicles you control. Sure, maybe in a vehicle deck, why not? Got a low crew cost. When it enters, it deals X damage to one target where X is twice. So that's not terrible. Rapid Ace, it gets 2/0 as long as it isn't attacking or blocking. So it can crew a 4 powered. Okay. These just float to the top when I'm done, like the ones that I think are interesting. Until end of turn, creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less walls. Probably not. You guys see anything that you can think of something you would do with these cards? Let me know. Big Bertha. X1's owner. Put a 1/1 on Big Bertha. Sure, maybe some like 1/1 deck, but I don't think it deserves a float to the top. Destroy attacking. What was this one? Shark shot. Stun counter. Enchant, create artifact or creature. Zora, interest, create a 1/1 soldier. Enchant a permanent, can't attack or block. No. Vibranium, we saw that one. What is this one? Hydra Disintegrator. Equipment enters, create a villain with menace, attach it to it, and then creature gets 3/3. That's a high equip cost. Oh, that's cool that Bob, human coward. Whenever Bob attack alone, return him to his owner's hands. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Brood. Flying enters the 1 counter for each creature in your graveyard. Dirt and Old Lace. Trample when it enters. You may discard a card if you do search library for a basic land. Put it on your hand. Exile this card from your graveyard. Draw a card. You may put a land card for your hand. No. Namora. Legendary. Flying. Power up. 2 counters and create 2 Merfolk. Maybe. I could certainly see that. Especially if you're building like Marble Merfolk. Daughter of the Deep. Redraw your second turn. You're in blue. Create up. Yeah, sure. Whenever this creature attacks, connive. Shuri. Elephant. No Octobot. Tiger Shark. I don't think Tiger Shark makes the cut. When attacks or enters connives. There's better things you can do. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield without dying, put 2 on counter on this creature. I'm sure there's things you can do there. Yeah, the Shi'ar. Return another target permanent you control to its owner's hand. No. This artifact enters. It's only 1, and this is the arena. I don't have my arena music now that it reminds me. There it is. This artifact enters. Scry 2. Create a 3/3 construct. No, that's it. Like draw a card maybe. When he enters, the owner of target. He enters the owner of target creature or opponent from the library second from the top or the bottom. Ooh, that's 6 mana though. Whenever he attacks, tap on target creature. I'm sure there's better things to do in Heroes. I know the Heroes Commander deck had this when we cut it. Flash Flying's cool, but it's a good way to save your your card. I guess it could go in like a Iron Man Artifacts deck and like save it. Tap on 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during untap step for as long as you have the Sagas. For 2 turns, draw 2 cards, and then you may put an artifact with mana value 5 or less. Yeah, that's not terrible. Let that one float to the top for Commander. Some people are going to want to build like really thematic versions of the Commander decks and not focus like completely on the busted synergies. They're just gonna go for theme. Like I built she's on the pile. I built the Doctor Doom Connive deck. Reynolds Rampage. Or what villain? Pay 2 life, draw a card, activate only if an artifact entered. No. But now I was thinking about Thanos. Thanos can just be like your all villains deck, and then you get to play like good green fixing. Just nonsense like that. Exile target artifact creature. When he enters, put a 1/1 another target creature. Put a 1/1 counter on She-Hulk, then double the number of 1/1 counters on her. On each creature you control. Okay. Maybe. This artifact enter. Oh yeah, we've seen that. Seen that one. Seen Gert. Lady Mabel. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1 counter target spider.
Guys, I'm bringing the party to you.
Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for the party. Thank you for the raid. We're just kind of chilling, guys, and sorting cards from pre-release weekend. We had, thank you. We'll go over some of my pulls. We opened 3 collector boxes, 2 draft night boxes, a jumpstart box. I have a stack of things we're kind of going through right now. Let's fix that real quick. So we're going through some of the uncommons from Jumpstart right now, that were unique, and maybe 3 collector boxes. I didn't. You know what's crazy? I'll show you guys real quick. Since you just popped in, I feel like compared to some of the other videos I've watched, my pulls were. I did get one. Was a comic book per box. Like, I feel like I didn't get that crazy. I am thankful. Let's see if I can get under here. So we did open Hulk, Shang-Chi, Elektra, Daredevil. Got the Wolverine, and then I got the Iron Man on the desk. I did get a foil Archangel Thune, which that's sick. And we got 2 of these. We got one in non-foil, one in foil. We got one in my deck right now. And the foil Scene Box Doom. Those were the major hits from all of the things I opened. You know, I did open quite a few, like, of the source material cards. I'm chasing all of these right now. Bold logo cards. You didn't get a single comic book cover. What did you open? I opened 1 collector box, almost got nothing. Oh, that's bad, man. I think there's supposed to be like at least 1 per box. I got all of these, of course, and I got these in duplicate, so I'll probably find some people local that don't have this complete and help them complete that. Yeah, I'm chasing the bold logos. I'm gonna pull those all out later and put them on their own separate
We know
page.
each other!
Hey, Nerdy Jesse, thank you. You're now a friend from work. Thanks for stopping by. Got some of these. I have one of these, and it's not in the Jumpstart, like the Allegra de Fontaine. That's unique to Jumpstart. Same with like Viper. So I've pulled some of the rares already. Thank you so much for admiring the cards. I think this is my favorite color palette that they did, is this purple on the back of Hawkeye. We did get like a Hulk Green. This is unique to Jumpstart. You can't get this. And regular pack. Ooh, come on, camera. There we go. So non-creature spell, he becomes a copy of another target creature. I want to put that in the Fantastic Four deck. We'll certainly go through a lot of those because I got to pull them out again later and get them all sorted out. We opened up Iron Man, Titan of Innovation as well, which is sick. I wanted to open. We got Iron Man and we got Wolverine. So I do want to get the other 3, but I'll probably wait till things cool down just a little bit. We were sorting through some of these Jumpstart uncommons, just making sure we're not missing anything too cool. Like, I feel like Impossible Man, I feel like that's worth a snag. 2 in a blue, 1/4 flying, and then for 2 in a blue it becomes a copy of another target permanent. That seems sick. Yeah, dude, I saved up for this set because I played since 2009, and I quit around New Capenna, and I sold my collection, and then I came back around Dragonstorm, Tarkir, because I really enjoyed Tarkir the first time, but I came back because they announced Marvel, and I was like, okay, I'm going to start saving. So I saved up a lot for Marvel, so that's where I had all the money for it. Now I'm kind of like, when Hobbit comes out, oh I'm definitely not getting a collector box of Hobbit, but I can probably afford just, you know, a standard box. I don't know where there they are. I was about to say, I don't know where I put the unique ones that we were on. So this was Iceman of Firestar. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap. Whenever you cast a red spell, discard, draw. Like, pull some of these unique ones out just because I feel like some people might want them for commanders when they're trying to keep them in themes. Maybe they're just trying to build commanders around certain Marvel themes. Draw a card, discard, create a treasure. It is a little pricey. Wisecrack. The camera. Power to itself. So this can trigger Hulk, funny enough. Like if you can't afford like a Caltrops or a Pyrohemia or something, you can trigger Hulk this way while he's attacking. Dragons of Tarkir, Aether Revolt took a break in Aether Drift until Aether Drift and made sense. Dang. Yeah, that's a good pull. That would get me hooked too. Soulstone. That Big Bertha. This could be cool in like a green, like Hydra's deck. Wakandan Tusker. We saw that one. Detention. Here's Origins of Cap. Counter target creature you control against first strike and vigilance. You get your sturdy shield, stun counter. Yeah. So before you raided, I was talking about how I like the UB for printing like reprints of magic art with the UB style, like Lightning Bolt, Dark Ritual, stuff like that. That way, if somebody doesn't like Universes Beyond, they can still play with their like in-universe versions, but then allow me to play whatever universe version I want. I mean, I don't want them to reprint like Dark Ritual, Lightning Bolt, like every single UV set, but kind of, you get the gist. Among Patriots equipped, other creatures get 1/0, and he's got prowess. This could be okay, like toss in the human, or like the heroes commander deck while you're like trying to build up some of the other good ones. He's indestructible. I don't know if I want Patriot there. This one though, Wiccan. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile the top card of your library until end of your next end step, you may play that card. This goes sweet in like Scarlet Witch decks or the Fantastic Four decks. So does Iron Lad. Iron Lad, 2 and a, is it? 2/2, flying, non-creature spells cast 1 less, so it goes good with, can't put that in a Scarlet Witch deck, the mono red one, but you can play it in the Fantastic Four. Patriot, I don't think Patriot was too good. Stature, Young Adventure, yeah, I didn't like her either. We'll put out the other Wiccan, the other Iron Lad, Patriot. Yeah, this is one of the other ones I liked, Victor Timely. Yeah, I just wanted to like, I had that pile on my desk and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go live and sort them because I'm gonna do it anyways, and maybe we'll get some people to chat with. And Victor Timely Energy may cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery card with 4 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Now he has 5 mana, but like if you're playing like just in villains deck or like 4 or less, pretty cool. You just play him and you get cast one of your spells. So I think he's a good substitute for some high-end cards while you're building. I don't think there was too much that. I think there's too much in here. I saw some people talk about Big Wheel a little. Extremis. All this other stuff we'll just put in the jump. We know each other! Hey, thank you so much. You're a friend for work. I thought it was yes. Is that for Hearthstone? Is that why that's there? So we'll put commons here. Put those in the jumpstart box. We're gonna keep our uncommons out here for when we're sorting main set. We'll keep these uncommons off to the side. These I'll put in the box. These are the ones I want to keep at the top. Maybe even binder worthy for people. These were the Hearthstone. I played a lot of Snap. I played a lot of Marvel Snap. That's kind of where I was creating on. I had like one of the largest Snap accounts, kind of whaled out on that game, and then my account got hacked. Now, funny is they hacked my Gmail that was attached to the account, and I knew, like, not Ben Bro personally, but a bunch of the staff on Second Dinner, because I was a content creator for them. I could DM them, and I DM'd them, and I got my account back. So I got my account with all the cards back, but I couldn't get into my Gmail, which had my old YouTube. My old YouTube was Kraken Null, and you can still find it out there. I had 1,500 subs, I think, and we were monetized, so I had to rebuild because YouTube sucks. But we rebuilt under this channel after a little hiatus. I think we're already up to... We got to apply for monetization just like Sunday, so like it's been kicking butt covering Marvel. We're up to 1260 again. So from nothing to 1260 in the last 28 days feels great. Yeah, we're still in the AdSense. We're trying to do AdSense right now, so waiting there. So yeah, if you guys don't mind following over on Kraken Null, that would be sweet too. I am going to be doing a lot of Twitch now that Marvel's coming over to Arena. I got a pretty decent Arena account. So I bought all the like pre-orders here for Marvel. I'm trying to get my link real quick. You know, it's good when my new account is like overshadowing my old one. That makes me feel good. Now when I search it on YouTube, this is the first one that pops up. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. All right, so let's get into, I think these are going to be some rares and even jumpstart rares, and so let's get into it. It's got foil Avengers Assemble. I think we might adjust now that we're going to be going through rares.
We know each other.
Let's activate that one. Hey, thank you again for the follow over on YouTube. Thanks so much. Double the friend from work. Let's see. Focus. Turn autofocus off. There we go. Look at that. Semi-professional. What did Magic just post? Vigor. Oh, I thought they were posting like the Marvel Super or Secret Layer. That's what I'm waiting for, is them to drop some Secret Layer stuff from Marvel. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you raiding and giving me some followers and just chit-chatting. That's all I can expect while I'm just sitting here. I got that Hawkeye. Man, I love that color palette. So this is going to be a rare. It's a bold logo, so I'm going to kind of put it over to the side. And then we'll do mythics, source material. And we can put commons down here now. Bold logo, mythic, source materials, and rares. There we go. There we go. We're cooking. Castle Doom. Light of Promise. Source material. Got a Sentry. Super Adaptoid. Loki. Daredevil. So what I'll do is I'll probably go through all these like rares. I forgot about scenes. And then I don't know the way you guys sort, but the way I sort is I go through them like one time, rares, mythics, etc., and then I go back through them another time, and I do like Uberg style, so I can put them in binders. Source material, Righteous Fury. Got a go Winter Soldier there. Sick logo. This came from Jumpstart. This is Nick Fury Spy Master, 4 and a white, 4/4 legendary human spy hero. First strike, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, draw a card, then you may put a card from mana value 3 or less from your hand onto the battlefield. Tapped, attacking, and indestructible. So, he's a good card. I think you'd put in your hero precon, because you can just attack alone, draw a card, and then put another hero out onto the battlefield. I'll put the Jumpstart stuff down. Captain America, Wings of Freedom. That is just a foil. So we'll do uncommon cap, scene card, rare. It's Serpent Society, which is cool. This card is great in the Doctor Doom precon. Just lets you basically draw 2, discard 1. Got your Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Rare. This card did way cooler things than I thought in the pre-release. I didn't have it in my kit, but I was watching my friend play with this one. Whenever it comes in, you get to exile a card, and pretty much blink it. But then if it's an equipment or any other equipment, you get to draw a card. So it doesn't have flash, but you can still like blink one of your things with good ETBs. Foil lands, we'll still just put in the land pile. Cruel Alliance, foil pile. If it's an uncommon and a common foil, I normally just stick it in the same pile, like unless it's like one of these. I don't really care too much about these, so I normally just put them off. Iron Fist, Living Weapon. That's a pretty sick card. This is part of the this is one of the Reed Richards as part of the combo. So with something, I'll put one of those binder worthy, so we'll put that up there with the rares to sort later. Not the scene one. Alien Invasion. Cloak and Dagger Entwined. Baron Helmet Zemo. Great card, my goodness. Alien Invasion. The Black Widow Double Agent. Go Nuts. Vigilance, Pseudo-Vigilance, Captain America. I like this card a lot for the precon. Like, pick up one of these if I were you guys building the precon, Heroes Recon. And these should be like super cheap to pick up too, even if you like get a foil Steam version. Armor Wars, rare. This card. The way this card works is like when you could blink something. I guess it would work with the Mighty Thor earlier too, but I was playing Bruce Banner. I played him on 1. I think I played like the Scrolls dude on 2 that taps for mana. And then on turn 3, they went to remove my Bruce, and I got to flash this in, blink Bruce, and when it comes back in, you can choose which side to put him in. So I put him in as the Incredible Hulk, which is sick. That would be a card that I'd like put in my deck even if I was building Hulk. Panel, Multiversal Incursion, Mythic. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that with. Oh, there we go. I forgot to pull that. Tony Stark. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was a pre-release kit. One of the pre-release kits was literally two Tonys. Scene art, and then just like your standard foil. Very nice. These are mythics. One is scene. One is regular. I guess we'll do panels and stuff like that right there. Got my land and Thunderbolt. That also have the ability to scan these cards into TCG as I go, but I don't trust the prices right now, so we save that for a different day. So there's 3 different logos. Vision and foil, that's sick. Another Captain America. Storm Windrider. Castle Doom. Elektra, Daughter of the Hand. Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Dark Fortress. Shang-Chi. Mythic. Gleaming Bastion. Oh, yeah. So everything I opened, I did not hit a blue-black land at all. So that was what? 4 pre-release, 2 draft night, 3 collect boosters. Not a single blue-black land, which I thought was funny. I love this card. I got the bold logo for this one in the binder, and another one in a deck. So, non-creature spells cast have improvised. That's the strong part, because you can still do your artifacts. They with the Inspiring Vantage, non-artifact spells have improvised. So there's like a little restriction there. Got your Namor. Cool. Mythic regular. Superhero Civil War. Oh yeah, I pulled out Hawkeye's bow because like the combo. So I'll probably pull these off to the side with the uncommons we were doing in Jumpstart. Oh, this was from Spider-Man. I was building a deck and got snuck in. Ant-Man. Astonishing Ant-Man foil. Extended. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Pre-curled. As you can see, we're getting into the pre-curled cards. Makes me sad. A Jumpstart rare. These are kind of rare-ish. Unless you're busting a ton of collector packs. Whenever it does combat damage to a player, add that much mana of any one color until end of turn. You don't lose mana. Pretty cool. I thought about adding this to Fantastic Four, but we'll see. That'd be like one of the first things, we cut out maybe. Doom Reign Supreme Extended. Anthem of Champions Source. Another Icy Assassin foil. I don't need 2, but we are going to collect all the bolds. One of each of these. Overwhelming Stampede, that's Commander. Foil Icy Assassin non-bold logo. Spider-Man to the Rescue, but in foil. Scene card. Actually don't know if I have all the scene cards. This is a Jumpstart foil in common. Reach whenever Ms. Marvel enters. Target gets 2 on turn. Whenever creature control power greater than its base power does come damage to player on player. I don't know what deck that would go in, so I don't think it's strong enough. That would go in here. Scout the city. Mjolnir's Might. Red Guardian. Okay, so Thirst for Knowledge. I think that's one that I pull out. It's just a reprint, both cool art and its foil. Go nuts. We say the nay. Sick art. I know sometimes like the camera for you guys just don't do it justice. It's sick. Tower. There's one of the Bruces. Scene cards. So this was my pre-release stuff right here. Had the promo Bruce, followed by a regular one in a pack. Mythics. Marble. Kamala Khan. She was also in my pre-release kit. This was my pre-release kit stuff for sure, because I had Shield, Flying Car, Shang-Chi, and Avengers Disassembled. Rare. Mythic. Right. This is a lot more of the rare stuff. I do have a pile of Some of it is Commander. Some of it is not all from this set, like Hide on the Ceiling. I think it's a great card though. I think this goes in Fantastic Four. Behold the Sinister Stake 6. I was gonna put in Doom, but I actually cut it. So it's back in the binder. Construct a Cosmic Cube. Take up the Shield Scene. Origin of the Avengers. Sentry. Daredevil. Kingpin. Gleaming and Dark Fortress again, back to back. Same. Here's my King T'Challa. Only pulled one of those in all those boxes. This one is enough as a commander player, am I right? Avengers Assemble. Girl. Shield. Doom. Flying Car. Wrecking Crew. I see. Really good Loki, though. Whenever a player or permanent becomes a target of an ability you control, draw a card. Nice. Armor Wars. Scene Origin of the Universe. Gathering Place. Avengers Disassembled. This card's so good. Wrecking Crew. Arc Reactor. Old Man. Under Siege. What do you guys plan playing? Do you guys play in Paper? Do you guys play on Arena? There's that mighty Gene Thor that can blink. Bruce. Epic Fight. I'm tired of Scene's card, but I like this art better than I like the Scene card. And what do you guys plan on playing? I don't really do too much Paper except for pre-releases and Commander. So a lot of these duplicates will end up getting traded or sold. There's Viper from Jumpstart. So I can get more things that I don't have, like the Bolden Goes. It's pretty good for like if you're building a Serpent Society deck and she's an assassin. If you're in like building an assassin deck, so you can give it to her creature Death Touch. Put Finn in your deck. If you're building a Namor deck, I'm sure you want this, right? Each of the merfolk gets a 1/1 and or with a 1/1 has flying, and then you can connive. So it's like gives your merfolk like an extra aspect. Here's your Black Panther Most Dangerous, which is from Jumpstart. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. So it's the suit. The suit is exploding. You can put 2/1 counters for power up. Other creatures you control get 2/2 to the end of turn. Leader. Tomorrow, when Arena comes out, there's my Silver Surfer Cosmic Voyager. Flash flying when it enters, exile any number of other target permanents you control. Return this card to the battlefield under the order at the beginning of the next instant. If the land enters this way, it enters. So you could technically save your whole board from like a wipe with that. Alien Hero. Oops, ego. Panther again. Then we got duplicates. Reaper Scythe. This one was pretty cool. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 zombie. Then get sack 2 creatures, return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield with finale counter. So, I was mentioning earlier, if you're just tuning in, so if you want to build like a more thematic commander deck and you're looking to add more Marvel stuff to your deck than in universe, I think cards like this are cool to have in your deck. I mean, you can go get like the Reanimate that has Spider-Man on it, and then you have Reanimate in your deck now. But then you can have things like this to also have that sort of effect while staying like true to Universes Beyond. Return of the Mole Man. Me personally, I like to do both. I like to have a mix of both. I do like a lot of. I tried to make my Doctor Doom deck like very villains heavy, but then I supplemented it with really good, discard cards. This one was weird. This one's like Strangleroot, guys, right? Return target card from your graveyard, or X-House. It's like Squee. There's probably like some combos you can do with this. We got Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. So many super geniuses. Bowslinger, 2 and a white, 3/3. Reach Vigilance whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature. Put a 1/1 counter on Hawkeye. Scry 1. Oh yeah, we talked about this when I opened it. I was like, why didn't they just say Heroic? Because that's what Heroic does. You get a 1/1 in Scry, and it's a hero in the Marvel set. So just put Heroic. What up, CS? Rhino, Terrible Trampler. 4 green. When it enters, destroy artifact or land, distribute 3 1/1 counters among them. Then we got Mysterio's Mirage. I think this one was pretty good. 2 and a blue. At the beginning of your end step, if you discarded a card this turn, create a 3/3 blue illusion villain. I'm actually gonna pull this one off to the side. I think I like that one. That one, I think I would play that one with the Loki Trickster deck though, because he's making a lot of copies, and I think that's pretty cool. We got Citizen Helmet Zemo. If you gain life, put a 1/1 each villain you control. I'm sure there's something to do there. Jumpstart rare, right? Justice Seeker. 2/2 is new combat on your turn. You may pay 1. You do put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control a counter has ward 1. That's probably pretty good somewhere. Mole Man again. Hit Monkey. Now, yeah, this one's probably pretty cool to hold off to the side. This one goes in like Indominus Rex for sure. Can't be countered. Reach, Vigilance, Death Touch, Hexproof, Haste. So keyword soup or Monkey Assassin. That Indominus Rex nom noms. Spider-Man New Champion. I don't think I've read this one. 2 and a red. 3/3 Reach, Spider Human Hero. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, Spider-Man deals that much damage to each one. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards. If you discard 1, it just does 1. If you do 2, etc. Yeah. Maybe not. Astonishing Spider-Man. This one is Reach. When Astonishing Spider-Man attacks, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a card for each card you discarded this way. It's a hero. Man. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put that one off with Mysterio's Mirage. Another squeeze. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Beast. Lucky the Pizza Pup. 1 of the green, 2/2. Whenever you cast Hi sis, how are you doing? Cat, dog, or hero spell, create a food token at the beginning of each end step. Gain life to for a 1/1. So that's really good. Well, I got you guys here real quick. I'll show you. Daughter made me a Father's Day magic binder. I can put my cards in it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now I've got an extra special binder I can put my cards in. There we go. Captain America Liberator, 3 white, 5. When he enters, you may search a library for an equipment. So that's pretty good. Normally you can do that for 2 in like dedicated equipment decks. 3 or less though is a little rough, especially for 5. Whenever Captain America attacks, for each equipment attached to him, create a one white soldier. I mean, if I'm building an in-theme universe like Captain America, not the new precon, the Secret Lair one, because most likely you're gonna be able to open that, or get it for cheap now that it's kind of there. I'm gonna put that one next to Lucky because I think that one might be able to do something. This one right here, I think we looked at it when I got rated there. Hulkling Young Avenger 2 Red. Before flying, whenever non-creature spell, Hulkling becomes the copy of target up to one other target creature to the end of turn, except for his name is Hulkling. I think my kids are watching me in the back. You're gonna have to turn it down because I can hear myself. It's weird. Hulkling's good. Hulkling, I got another Hulkling too. I think you put this deck in the Fantastic Four stuff. Like, I think that's one of your first ads. Moon Mist, I need that to be in my rare pile. Now the Clone Saga. Surveil 3, whenever you cast a creature spell this turn, copy it. So if it's not legendary, choose a card name whenever a creature with the chosen card name does combat enters. That's just this turn though, okay. Pretty cool though, you can only find that in Jumpstart or Commander. Here's more. I got the Fantastic Four Reed Richards. It's one of the combo. The scene stuff. Tokens. Allegra DeFontaine. 2 and a black, 2/3. Other villains you control are heroes in addition to their types, and then you can make a hero connive. I think that's pretty cool. You could even put this in the 5-color Nick Fury deck. I got another one. Where did I put those? There they are. Mysterio's Mirage. Oh yeah, I forgot. I opened this. I need to put this in my deck. Doomfall, 2 and a black. Basically, it just makes target opponent exile a creature they control or reveal their hand. But I want this because it's got Doom's art. I'm gonna put that in my rares pile. Then Feral Roma Tut. Ward 2, whenever he has a non-creature spell, he connives. Vegan. Alright. Alright. Think Twice, reprint. So that's cool. Put that with there. And then, Captain America Living Legend. And the Deadly Dispute. I want to put that one in my binder too. I like all the ones that were like Doomfall, Doomblade, Dark Ritual, Lightning Bolt, things like that got reprinted with like cool new art. I want in my binder. Right. Hold on. Okay. Woo. I might have to break this into 2 sections. Kids are getting restless. Okay, I've got Kid Loki and Kid Loki uncommons from main set. Where did those go? What did I do with my uncommons? Does this happen to you guys? These are rares. These are rares. Oh, that's why. All it takes is 1 rare in the wrong spot, right? Uncommons. Okay. Kid Loki. Here's Graviton. Fundamental Force. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, choose one. Target creature gains flying to end of turn. Or tap target creature. It is fun and unique. I will put that down there. These are my cool uncommons, cool foils. Those will end up all going the uncommons in the end. The way I sort is up the uncommons and then like the better uncommons and foils like floated to the front. Villain Hideout is an uncommon. Bushmaster is unique. Death Touch, each other creature you control with Death Touch has a one encounter on it, which is pretty cool, pretty unique for a common. I think I'm gonna put that with the Jumpstart rares, honestly, that are good, like the Lucky and the Hulkling, because if somebody's building like Serpent Society, that's like going in the deck, you know. Living Lies of Loki. This creature gets 1/0 for each other illusion you control. When this creature dies, draw a card. It's not bad. Illusion Villain. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put that the cool uncommons. This is Jumpstart uncommons still. There's my Hawkeye's bows. Gotta put those in there. This one was a cool one. Fogwell's Gem. Add one, you can add reds and it'll do one to you, so it's kind of like a Battle Forge. But then you can discard a card, draw a card on just an uncommon land, comes in untapped. So we'll put that binder worthy. I'll put that in the I'll put that in the uncommon Jumpstart stuff. That's cool. Then we got some of the stuff that I was building with my deck, like Aragon, go back in the binder. Spidey Sense. These go in the Fantastic Four deck that I'm gonna build. I just don't have the precon yet. Stock up's like the same thing. I want that in the binder though. Ephemerate I want in the binder. Mask of Memory. These are a lot of the decks that I were building. Like Capicanier goes in the binder. Metamorphosis back in the binder. Unique Stone in the binder. So if it's an uncommon that I do want in my binder, I just stick it in the rare section and treat it as such. Loot. Strix. Merchant Dockhand. Detective Satchel. I'll put that with just an uncommon box. Same with Soul Guide's Lantern. Cyberdrive Awakener got replaced with the new Cyberdrive Awakener. Steel Overseer. Key to the City. Skull Clamp got replaced with the new Skull Clamp. This was when I was opening Assassin's Creed on camera. Lexios. Radioactive Spider. Got the Shredder. A lot of binder chaff. Yeah, we got Restart Sequence. I wanted that one out. I almost put that in my deck. Like I said, this is like if you can't afford like the big ones, but you still need to have those kind of effects. Path to Exile for Assassin's Creed. Here's my lands. We got Jackdaw. Turncoat. Kitsune. Mutagen. Use. Wow. So this is when we were cracking turtles the other day. I like these in somewhere very accessible, like the binder, uncommon, rare, Steam card, rare. Looks like some Japanese stuff. Treat Marauding Mako pretty high. Shake Wormick. And these two rares in Japanese. Alright, what are we getting into now? Jump. I think we're only like 2 stacks in, guys. Crazy enough. I've got this big ol' pumpkin silica pack too that I gotta stick with my foils once we're done. So this would have been part of the Dr. Doom deck. So Propaganda goes in the binder for sure. So does Chaos War. Toxic Deluge, only because it got replaced with a better one. Commander and Jumpstart uncommons. So uncommon. Patchwork Banner. Path Ancestry lands get donated. If you missed part earlier, I just donate those to the LGS. Then we got Glorious Purpose Binder, Night's Whisper, Siphon Mine, Tombstone, Chameleon, Madam Hydra can just go regular. Loki's Manifestation Binder, Strucker regular, Atroc, Killmonger. I really wanted to keep in the deck. This card, I like a lot. I like it more than I did in my review. Because if you play the Sundial of the Infinite, you get to keep everything. Or if you have a way, I think it was Porphyros, where it comes in and gets a deal 4 or deal 2. Even I think it's 2 when each creature enters. And you just make like, you wheel and make like 7 of these. And then you Sundial of the Infinite and get to keep them all. Different deck though than the Doom deck, but still cool. Scepter, Puppet Master, Stiltman, Titania, Arch Nemesis, King Prime. I like the other king, the Uncommon King. I actually like this card, but it just doesn't. I don't want to keep it right now. Maybe a different deck. This one I'm regretting taking out. I might put it back in. I'm actually going to pull that one. I have that pile. Where to go? Mysterio's Mirage and the Doom's Time platform. These are like cards to consider back for the deck. Uncommons. Rares. Jumpstart rares are just going to get put in with the regular stuff now, because I'm just going to put them in my binder anyways. Kindred Dominance, Bedevil, Skull Clamp, Villainous Hideout, Balls, Scavengers. So yeah, this is just the land base we replaced. Helmet, Dynasty, Age of Ultron, and Democles. This ranks right 4. We had the other Ironmonger. We did not cut that card. Land. These are my shiny lands. Tokens. The good uncommons and the foils, I'm going to stick in here as well. These are going to end up in the binder because I want them for people that need them for their decks. These are still your commons, main set, commons, random jumpstart stuff, right? Jumpstart commander. Cards I want to put back in my deck potentially. And rares and good uncommons that go in a binder. And then we continue. Token. So uncommon. Dark Deed is great. Death to our enemies. This card was nuts. I think this card goes in standard too. Death to our enemies. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a tapped treasure token, put playing counter on this enchantment. Whenever the 4th one enters, sacrifice it. Deals 7 damage divided as you choose. Don't mind if I do. Token. Uncommon. Scene. I think I did a little pre-sorting as I was opening, as I tend to do. Foil. Yeah. Did a little pre-open. And there's a Zen card. Commune of Dinos. Kinda cool. I'll keep those with all these foils. I have to do this in so many different ways. All the foils are gonna go in a pile, and then those will also get sorted later into like uncommons and commons when they're in my boxes. Commons. Merfolk is also Doombot, right? Oh, that's a good token. Merfolks are Doombots. We're here. This one is like Squirrel is Galactus. Merfolk is Doombots. Heroes can be a few different things. This one actually gets to go here because I need more Doombots. I think everybody that's been here and has come and gone and maybe pops back in later, or you're just tuning in, just watching. Thank you, everybody. We're just sorting cards, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just chit-chatting with you guys along the way. Bunch of tokens. Lands, full arts. I'm very excited for tomorrow, though, to actually get to play. I am excited to play. I think I'm gonna start off with limited because I bought the pre-orders, so I think I get like 45 packs to open, but that's might be able to start building a deck. I'll build Doom online. I want to build Thanos. Actually, I just want to build all of them. Fantastic Four, Heroes, Wakanda. I'll build all of them. But I do want to do some sealed. Yeah, what? Yeah. Where was I? I wanted to do some sealed. After sealed, I think I've got 4 sealed tokens and 6. Actually, I gotta pull up. I got 8 draft tokens and 4 sealed tokens to go. After they give me the new ones from the pre-order, so I didn't use any for Strix. I was saving them for this. This card was so good during limited, though. Just 1-drop flyer that can turn into a 4/4. Sue. Scene card. Bing. Villain and Treasure. Stark. This card was also great during release. That's all I really do in paper these days, pre-release. I do pre-release and Commander. A lot of these cards, once they're sorted, I'll pull, well, if it's chaff, it'll probably just stay with me, because that's hard to get rid of, but Torch. Like the rares, I'll keep one of each rare in the fanciest treatment I have, and then a lot of the other ones will get traded around to get things I don't have. Like I didn't pull a Mind Stone, so I'm probably gonna have to get a Mind Stone. I did not pull a Doom Unrivaled in all my openings, so I'm gonna have to go trade for one of those. And then I'm hunting all of the bulb logos. Get to it. I had 2 of these. I think I got some in my binder. There's a lot more in my binder. I was thinking we can go through that later, but this is taking longer than I thought. We might do a binder stream later. I need to pull out all the logos so I can put them on their own page. And then I know what I have. This card is really good too. I think like if you want to put this in the Doom deck, the Doom Precon deck, go for it. Especially if you're running, there's like the Construct Cube, and then Doom Reign Supreme, And then there's the Glorious Purpose. You can go find those. Have a pile of things I kind of want to add to my Doom deck and kind of revisit after I've played with it some. So the Doom Time platform, I think I want back in because I can just suspend stuff and replay it. Thirst for Knowledge. Ricky. I want the Lightning Bolt with Thor and Mjolnir. It's kind of reminiscent to this, but he's striking upward. It comes from Jumpstart. I saw one at the LGS, but it was like $19, and I was like, no thanks. I'll wait for that to cool off. This card was sick. Pull this card out if you find one. Save it for your Heroes Precon. I need one too, so that's going down there. Atuma, Thor Odinson, Flying Vigilance, Prowess. This goes good, and if you're building it like a Loki the Deceiver deck. Growth. Hawkeye's bows are all going up here in the rare slot. So many people want them right now. Wink. Jessica. Visions of Sacrifice an artifact, discard a card, roll 2. This card at pre-release, like, this card unlimited is nuts. If the creature's attacking you, -4/0 and draw a card. So it's 1 blue, -4/0 draw a card. Pretty good unlimited. I would put like 3 in there or anything, but definitely good to have at least 1 to 2. I don't think I've seen this card. Shuri, Wakandan Inventor, 1 in a blue, legendary creature, human artificer, artifact spells cost 1 less to cast. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of a second target artifact you control. Okay. I have an Iron Man deck built in a Frenzy. On pre-release weekend, I started throwing things from the set in here. I don't type Arc Reactor, I put Thor. Simulacrum Synthesizer, I opened that one. Cyberdrive Awakener. I don't know if I put Shuri in here. Cosmic Cube. Put Bleeding Edge. Or Ultron. My monitor kind of bad, if I'm being honest. That might get cut. Chain. Ironheart logo. Cool. I knew I added her. Krang. Master Machines. And oh yeah, I put the Scarlet Witch Chaos Orb and Doom. I was gonna say, I thought I had that. Disdainful. Mjolnir. Excalibur, Bashinga, Vision Bold logo. Patriotic Shield. I opened that. 10 Rings. I opened that. That's sick. Vision Quest I added, so I can tutor. I did not. And I got Tony. Another Tony. So what are we cutting? Shuri. That's happening. I think I said Thought Monitor. Where did Thought Monitor cut? I 6, 7, 6, 7. I have what? When I sack a 7, I can technically go get. That's why I kind of don't want to. When I sack a Thought Monitor, which I can get out early, I can go grab the 10 rings early. Maybe that's why I don't cut it. You know what? Maybe Swan Song. I'm not sure. I guess I'm not ring too often. It's a great commander card, but I have Counterspell. This is just so much better right now for this deck. Artifacts 1 less, and target artifact becomes a copy. And then I am a Voltron style Iron Man deck. Copying one of my equipments, especially like an Excalibur. It's a non-legendary. Except for it isn't legendary. Good golly molly. Turn one of my other artifacts into an Excalibur and have 2 Excaliburs. This is why I was Zort. I didn't know I had that. This is why we sort. That was at the end too, right? Unless I just put those cards randomly somewhere, which wouldn't surprise me. Maybe? No, don't think so. You guys want to stop and take a binder look through? You can stop and take a binder look through if you guys want. House. Mask. Enters Connive. Whenever you draw your second card, go to what's this way can do? Flying whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile another target. Isn't this good in Thanos or any power-up deck? Right, as a hero. Pull that one off to the side. Seems good. Agent Maria Hill. Let's go here. Bold logo. If you want to stop and do a binder look through, just let me know in the comments or the chat. YouTube and Twitch going. Pause and do a little binder preview. Otherwise, we'll let this go. Restorative technique. Logan Alphys. Whenever you cast your next instant sorcery spell with mana value less or equal to Loki's power, copy that spell. That goes good in Scarlet Witch, no? That's really good in Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch also goes really good in Fantastic Four. Therefore, maybe this goes in Fantastic Four. When Spider-Woman enters, tap target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap as long as you control Spider-Woman. I like the other one from Spider-Man. Shield Helicarrier, Cruise 6, 3, 2, 1. Rapid Rescue. MJ. Oof. It's a lot of sorting. Tokens, uncommons, Earthdeed, Ultron Drone, Murdoch. This is good for the Doom Precon. I don't know if it comes in there or not. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Foil, uncommon, Wonder Man. Each power ability of permanents you control can be activated in an additional time. I don't think there's anything right now. This is also a decent card to put in that hero deck. It might be already in there though, I can't remember. But as long as an opponent casts a spell, you can cast yours with flash. You can cast your creature spells. You can like pass, and if they cast something, then you get to cast yours on their end step. Seems pretty good to me. Cooking with gasoline. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. Got Uncommon Beast. Uncommon Beast. Didn't see that many of those. Got Hulkling, whatever. Oh yeah, that was good. I had that in my. I had a teamer deck at pre-con or pre-release. You got your Tippy Toe. That's a equivalent of a rare. It goes in my binder. Bucky Barnes, Eager Ally. Whenever Bucky Barnes dies, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an equipment, hero, or soldier from among them and put them in your hand. That's pretty good. Especially if you're playing Jeskai Cap. That's down here. Kid Loki is good. I do need to. I have a foil space shift somewhere, and I want it for the Thanos deck because that's exactly what he wants to do. Exile target artifact creature to the battlefield and gets a 1/1. So you blink him for 2, then you power him up. He gets 2 1/1s. So now he's getting 3 1/1s, and then you destroy the half the board. Put that here for now. Tippy Toe goes here. Gosh, how many Tippy Toes? Tippity Toe. Tiger God, Treasure Insect. What are these? These are my cool, unique. Nope. Uncommons. These were uncommons that just didn't make it over here. Red Wing. Were part of the commander deck. Token. Speed this up a little bit in foils. Foil. There's another Shuri, so we did have more than one. Yes. Foil. Foil right. Tokens. Uncommon, scene. Regular. Blazing Crescendo. Hey, what's up, sis and Clappersith? I probably butchered your name. I'm sorry. I'm just sorting away. We kind of went through a lot of the rares and the good uncommons were like right here. We kind of blew through those already. There might be some scattered. We just found like a, where was it? This Shuri. I didn't even know I had this. Oh, what's up? This is Bella. Bella. Pull that Shuri out. Bounce. Coming. Put up, sis. Oh, there you go. Sword of the Ambush. I'm disassembling my decks. Uncommon. Just crunching now to try to get through these piles. Doink around. Hi, Bella. We're getting close. Bob, why don't you go put a shirt on, dude? I'm not. I'm not making a YouTube video right now. I'm live, buddy. Soon, as soon as I finish doing these Vision Team Synthesoid, that's my first one on that one. Whenever Vision attacks, draw a card. Requires 4 more, so she has to power up. Not sure. I don't think there's a power up deck right now. I mean, there is that green artifact that's got like Shang-Chi in the art. I forgot what it's called at the moment. That's like your first power up is free. Can't remember if that was Jumpstart only though. That might have been Jumpstart only. I don't think we got one of those. Echo. Orange. Foil. Iron Lad. Flying Vigilance, you may look at the top card of your library at any time. Reveal the top card of your library. If it's an artifact, draw a card. That also might go in the Tony Stark deck that we were just looking at. Because you pretty much always have an artifact, so draw a card. I'll put that down here. I have a deck, I have the Iron Man deck, and this pile down here is like for my what I potentially want to have for my commander decks. Pulled out. I saw this one though. This I just said no power deck within this. Yeah, the Vision would cost 4. Power abilities of other creatures you control cost 3 less to activate. That's the first one of those I think. Agent. Ninja hand. Foil. Token. Engram. Wiccan. We already pulled one Wiccan out. Master of Evil I think should come out too. If you build the Precon for Doctor Doom and you keep Glorious Purpose, you add Doom Reign Supreme, you can put that in. And I did this rare. I can't type right now, babe. Only talk. Roller. I got Claim the Kingdom. Ooh, we're falling now. We're falling. Got Claw. We got. See, we got a random rare in there. Just Kamala just sitting. This is why we sort. Kane, the Temporal Tyrant. This comes out and goes in your. Look at that. Got this comes out and goes in your. I think it actually is in the Precon. I just put a foil in there, but this is a great in the Precon. AIM Scientist. This was super good on pre-release, limited in general. There's knowledge reprint. Now we're just trying to burn through this. We've talked through most of them now as we kind of come across. Great. Pet Avengers, Power Visions. All right. One more pile to go through. This stuff is my first stack of commons. We're gonna put them in the Jumpstart box. Or this is the Draft Night box. So all of the commons that come from this is Jumpstart. Or this is Draft Night box. Jumpstart went back in the Jumpstart. These foils will end up with the uncommons. Got all my uncommons here. Still got one pile to go through. These are my tokens. Keeping for myself. Tokens. Okay. Got Arcane Signet, but that's going back in the binder. count that as a rare. Got foil. The foils will get resorted on their own at a different time. These are probably all the foils that came from the collector booster boxes. So if we find anything like sweet in here, pull it off to the side. Yellow jacket. I think I already put the other Baron Strucker in my deck. Whip, Lurking Lizards, Doombat Harbinger. It's pretty cool. Mill 4. Bullseye Scene card. These are already like so. Gotta get this like silica packet in the box with these things soon. Foil. All my foils end up like in my uncommons box though. It's kind of how I do it. I'll like take all my uncommons, all my foils, stick them in the same box, and if I ever need anything from this set, I'll just go through it in case I find a foil version. Right here's where you get your Red Wing token. Hammerhead. This is coming from the secret lair as well. This is a foil normal version. Sacrifice another creature or artifact for a 1/1 on Hammerhead. That's pretty good actually. But that's only in Commander. Commander Jumpstart. I feel like there's something there. I'm gonna pull that one off. Baron Strucker, Namora, Ninja of the Hand, also in there. Millionaire's Might, Wolfsbane, Beacon Bombs, Kree, Web Up, Foil Dark Deed. Oh, Foil Laufeyson. We were looking at that one earlier and we pulled it off. We'll just replace that one. Yeah, we were looking at this one earlier. Just hold both for now. So we're looking like if we find like an Iron Lad, a Space Chef, Wicked Barnes, Wiccan. Yeah, we'll pull one of those in the pile too. Dark Deed I don't think is like Commander good, but I think it's good for Standard. Thor, pretty good. Justice. Oh, there's a Victor Timely. See, look at that. Bushmaster. I guess I just didn't really go through this. I was just blowing through boxes. Titania. Invisible. And some people might want the Invisible and the Johnny and the Thing like normal foiled, not the Scene foiled. So those might be worth holding on to and pulling out. There's that Shuri that we put in our deck. We'll replace the normal one with the foil one. Rex, Hulk, Doc, Dismissive Denial. Nice. Little Tryout, Photon Barrage, Good Lightning Strike. Ooh, foil Hawkeye's Bow. That is Binder. That is Binder worthy. When Mach 1 enters, whenever you gain life, rail villain triggers once a turn. White Widow, Yelena Belova. Whenever a creature you control with death that shows combat damage, see that goes in the Serpent Society deck with Bushmaster. Pretty nasty. Visions of Love, Train Swordsman. First for whenever a villain you control equipment. Knives, Thirst for Knowledge, Hobby Gabby, Brave, Beam Labs, Truck. There's Wiccan. Oof, just didn't go through this stuff. Whenever you get only one, Gangsters, Depowers, good, Super Intelligence, Mystical Attacks. There's Bucky. And Origins of Iron Man. Here's things I want to put in my deck. They're foil that I just didn't pay attention to when I was cracking. Nighthawk. Love Nighthawk and Snap. For another Nighthawk or another hero you control, enters get a one. Target creature only into the Super Strength, Giant Growth, for your team tactics. The Pigeon. equip just 1 menace. I don't think that's worth it. Masters of Evil foil, nice. Put that for myself. Now the Yelena Belova. Grim Reaper. There's my scene card. Whenever you cast a spell in T-Nork, quantum reduction. Oh, a foil quake curled into oblivion. I'm gonna put it out. Full server does by Sonic. Let's go. Claw. Whenever Claw enters, target player reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to 1 plus the number of creature cards in your graveyard. There's the Iron Lad foil though. That's on target top, non-permanent card to attempt to draw a card. Gorilla. Almost done. Source. You control a deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls that deals that much plus the next one. This is cool alongside Crystal. You have Crystal out and you just like cast a 486. Her and Crystal. It's worthy enough for me to pull out for the Fantastic Four deck. Yep. This is my pile that I want for myself. Doctor choose Lincoln. I don't think so. Speedball, that's a good one. Whenever your player casts a spell that targets Speedball, gets 2/2 until the end of turn. So you can get 2/2 and then you can put it on someone else. Save. Puck. Still the puck is worth a pull out for the going to the rescue. I think that's the same one that's on scene that I've pulled a million times. Alliance Ninja. Oh, there's a frisbee shift. Sick. That one for copy target activated or triggered ability you control from a creature. You may choose neutrals. Starling flying. Carolina was good, right? Beginning of your first main phase, add Uber and can't spend this mana to cast spells from your hand. She's foiled. Back to normal. I'm in. We will probably then put this stuff away. Nice. Have one of those. We'll put this stuff away, and then we'll go through my binder after I get the desk cleaned off. You guys were so patient. So patient. Boy, Loki. Seeing Johnny. Uncommon. Last one. Last set. Last set to go through before Red Hulk. Shuri. Adam Kazar. plastic. Token. Almost. It's a long one. Sorting for 1 hour and 53 minutes. Which I guess that's probably about right when you go through all this. This is technically only half of my process. I'll go through again and I'll take my rears. Let's sort this by Woolberg. I have enough boxes to seriously just have a foil, which is neat. The amount of product I consumed. Whiplash. Oh, it's my first Whiplash. Enters tapped whenever Whiplash attacks. If he is equipped, each opponent loses X life and gain its life for X number of equipment. Oh, that's pretty cool. Still an uncommon. That will go in the uncommons for now. Alright. So let's grab. Let's hit the camera. You guys silly. Alright, all my foils, which include foil uncommons. Go here, my foil box that gets a silica packet. There. A lot of the times I like to put coins if it fit, which looks like they will. There we go. Close this up. Silica packet. Keep it tight. Put it in the dark for a while. We'll clear out all those. Oops. Here's my ones. It's also left over here. Commons. And these I want for myself. Logos. These are tokens. Foil and non-foil. These will probably go in the Jumpstart box. Jumpstart was a little. These are all my Jumpstart commons. The uncommons all got put together at the end there. Well, put the tokens, I think, in there. Don't need a Galactus token. Might need some wall tokens eventually, but we know where to get them. Right here. I'll also put all my lands in there. Foil lands might need to go in with this Silica packet for a while. Don't have any extras right now, normally. Just put them in here for now. So, commons. Jumpstart plus tokens and what have you. This is going to be donation lands to LGS. This is my rares, my scenes. It's all my mythics that we have in there at the moment. There's a scene tune. More Avengers. Another Shang-Chi. Scenes. What do we got for dates on the scenes? Blazing Wall, Potato Chip, Running, Spider-Man, Aaron, Splash, Honey, Avengers Tower, so many Jonas, Hulk, Apocalypse Runner, Shield, Avengers, Spider-Man, Tony Stark. These are actually gonna go. They're all gonna go in binder, but first, Spider-Man. Go. Mythics. Old numbers. Alright. These are what we had left over from the source material stuff. And the full logos we actually had not sorted yet. Two Winters, a Storm, the Hawkeye. And we can go through the binder. So. Rares over here, secondary sorting. Get them in the binder. These are what I want to keep, so they'll also go in my binder. Alright, so we got, let's see if we can fix the camera to zoom closer. What's that look like for you guys? Go right there. There we go. So we are going to pull out. We got one Winter Soldier, one Storm. That's not a foil Hawkeye. I know I have a foil in here, so I'll save it for that. Maybe we'll go over my Doom deck eventually. We have Sentry that I want to pull out. Captain. Let's see who I have and who I don't. I'm going to be allowing people to get these off of me. I have my set in the back. You know, I want everybody to get so many Johnnies earlier. I already got a foil Quake in here. Let me, there it is. Let's move this over so you guys can actually see my foils. There we go. Iron Hearts. Couple. I know I have more than one Iron Heart. I have one foil in the deck. For now, I won't list all of them. Let's see. Foil. I didn't put this Iron Man in my deck either. I think that's Widow, nice. Didn't remember having that. Here's my foil. Pull him out. Foil. There's my scribblets. Foil? There's one. I got a foil. Two? No green logo. Foil. And Grim. Okay. We're getting into the multicolored. Logos back here. We are looking for Daredevil. Thought I had a Daredevil, but it's because I have the Daredevil in the front. I think Vision has one. I've already got his in the deck. So there are some that I do have that are not. I got my Fantastic Four combo. I think that's all. So now. Yeah, you know who you are. Put these together. Start collecting them because that's exactly what we want to do. There's 21 of these. I have 11. Missing 10. I will eventually want them on foil, but you know, for now. Well, okay, so I do have Ironheart in a deck. I do have Vision in a deck. I think that's it. Everything else I do not. And the ones in foil are Captain America, Hawkeye, Ironheart, Vision, Kamala, Icy Assassin, Sentry. Look at that front page again for you guys. Oh, I do have Doctor Doom as well. Speaking of which, I'll pull this one to the back because I do have another one. I have another one that's in my Doctor Doom deck. And it's foil. Elektra, Hulk, Sean, Daredevil. That means I have room for this. This Hulk is so sick. Gotta keep it on that side because we flip it, it's not. I mean, it's Daredevil too. I love the white. Alright guys, it's been 2 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for hanging out with me as we kind of go through everything. We sorted all the rares and mythics. We sorted all the jumpstart and commons. We've got the commons and foils all sorted in 3 different boxes. We do still have a pile of rares right here that I need to. These that I have to go through. Kids are saying bye. I'll Wooberg those later and put them in the bind we just went through. But thanks for hanging out. Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye bye.